Okay, I'm going to say shalom to everyone. Thank the Most High for another day. I'm going to get into this video real quick, hopefully. I didn't know what I wanted to get into when I first felt an itch to make a video. But I just knew that I needed to get into some information. And when I got home, it hit me what I need to go into. We got to be very careful with this 13th thing that's about to happen tomorrow. Now, based on me, I don't care what number it is. It doesn't bear on me one way or the other. But I just know based on numerology and Satanism, when you study those things for studying purposes only, not to get into it, you know that your enemy deals with that number. And based on that number, there's a high witch sacrificial day for those of the Luciferians that like to sacrifice kids. I don't know what they have in store. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of this is just going to come right off what I feel I need to say. Okay? Hopefully this is coming out clear. And I'm not going to hold you all too long with this particular information. But when you actually look at the number itself, based on numerology, I don't, deal with numerology, but I understand that numerics have a mathematical, what you would call patterns on how you can figure out an enemy. If people understand the way Christ came into the earth, he had to come into a sinful vessel, even though he didn't commit sin, but based on the law of the sins of Adam, he came into that actual earthen vessel to become like his brothers, to be a sacrificial lamb. Even though he didn't commit any sins, he died for everyone else. And the reason why I'm bringing that out is sometimes in this world, to figure out your enemy, or what you would call to Trojan horse your enemy, you have to pretty much fit in. And that's what Christ did. You would say he came in the earth as a Trojan horse to disrupt what Satan had planned out. You understand? So based on the intuition or whatever you want to call it, I felt that I needed to go into some information on that particular number. And tomorrow is Tuesday the 13th, even though people say, well, no, it's always Friday the 13th. That's a give me. That's what they want you to look at. Because to see the Gregorian calendar is always off by a few days. It's always off. Okay? Even though a lot of us, we deal with the Gregorian Saturday, I don't debate with our brothers and sisters. The Most High will still respect our praise to him, even if we are dealing with this calendar, because this is all we understand pretty much. So like I said, I don't even give out information that I know that's true, and I'll just leave it to myself. You understand? But based on, let me just stay on point. When you look at the actual number 13, you really have the letter in the English, you have the letter B. Pretty much when you look at numbers, they coincide and link in with letters. And when you look at the number 13, you're going to get, actually, if you put the 1 and the 3 together, it will combine as a B, which represents bottom, or like the bottomless pit, base. Man became just base and pretty much dust because of his sin. He put the the serpent on his belly. When you really understand it, like I said, I'm based on the esoteric level, which a few people may understand. That's what that means. When you see, and I'll just write this real quick, and hopefully this comes out. I'm kind of writing it small. When you have a B, then you have 13, okay? When you put these two symbols, because that's all it is, symbols together, you understand? You're going to get, eventually you're going to get the B here at the top. Like I said, I don't even know if this is coming out, but hopefully you can see it. So that's what you're going to get. All right? I'm not sure if it's clear, but I'm trying to look to see if I can see the reflection of it. So basically, I'm not trying to, seem like I know a bunch of information. Nah. I want people to pay attention to tomorrow. Just be very careful, of course. Those of you that pray, a lot of you all pray probably more than me. I need to get my, get into the routine of praying more than what I do. Of course, we pray over our food, things of that nature. Sometimes I need to pray when I get up in the morning, opposed to just praying at night. Thank the Father for waking you up. And, I don't do that the way I'm supposed to. So I'm just putting it out there under humility and benevolence. And be very careful tomorrow on this 13th stuff. Guard your kids, because a lot of these warlocks and these devils, okay, they like to steal kids, and you don't want your kid on the back of a milk carton, okay, because one of these devils have sacrificed them, drinking their blood and all that. Oh yeah, that's true, okay. What you think your Bohemian Groves is, and a lot of your politicians, they deal with Bohemian Groves. They've been caught there. So that's what this world is about. This world is about Satan's world. Okay? Job chapter 9, verse 24 says, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? So if the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, you got to understand that they deal with wickedness. Now, again, the number 13 is okay, but based on their numerology and their Luciferian doctrines, they deal with that number on an evil level. Now, I can go into the reason why, but I want to make this video a little short. You have, and it's going to link into some of you, it's going to link into some information that a lot of you don't agree with, but that's okay. You may want to go off to another channel, because I deal with the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay? Your minority groups are Israelites based on blood. Okay? There are 12 of them. One brother, which was a twin of Jacob, sold his birthright. So he didn't partake in the blessings of Abraham. So therefore, they come out with certain books, like Arthur Koestler came out with a book called The 13th Tribe, because they believe in their blood, and this is a Jewish brother, even though he's against what was going on with his other brothers. They believe that they should have partaked in the blessings. And when I say blessings, you're talking about in ancient days, getting land, possessing land and riches. They didn't get any of that. So every place this 13th tribe go, okay, they go slaughter and take down the land. Every place they go. Because they wasn't blessed with any land. So they have to deal in the cleft of the rocks and the mountains and things of that nature. Okay? So that's pretty much what you're looking at when you look at the world, on the reason why it's so many wars. You have an evil seed of the European. Not all Europeans are evil. Okay? I like to make that clear. A lot of them know this information. All right? But there you have it. I think I have something else I would like to talk about. Maybe I may do another video tomorrow, based on reparations and things of that nature. But I'll get into that tomorrow. All right. So thank you all for tuning into this particular video. I'll be making more videos, of course. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.